You're one of the leaders on this team. Everybody raves about your knowledge of the offense and the game and where everybody's supposed to be. So, for someone like you, when you go back and watch the film and you see what happened against ECU, some of the breakdowns, some of the misses on offense, how hard is that for you to watch?
It's definitely tough to watch. I mean, you don't want to see yourself and your team missing opportunities. And I think we missed a couple opportunities early, and we took way too long to get on the board. We really didn't show up for 3 quarters, and that can't happen. But we're going to get that straight, and we're moving on, and we're ready for Georgia Tech now. So,
can you put your finger on it at all as to why? All the talk last week was don't have a letdown. It's a trap game. Don't have a letdown. Then you come out and they just kind of get on top of you at first. Can you put your finger on something like that? It's just part of the game.
I think just too worried, like you said, about a letdown instead of coming out and just playing. I think we got caught up in hearing too much of the stuff. Don't let it happen. Don't let a letdown happen. Don't let this happen. Don't let that happen. We guys bought into that. But that won't happen again, and we're going to make sure we're ready, and we're not even worried about the game anymore. We're ready for Georgia Tech now.
Is that sort of, people say it's characteristic of a young team for that to happen from time to time. Is that something that's, not that you use as an excuse, but something you look at and say, okay, that's realistic, or, no, that's unacceptable?
It's unacceptable. I mean, we're not going to buy into that because whether we're a young team or not, the other teams aren't going to slow down for us, so we can't make that an excuse. And I think losing that game, could end up helping us, though. I will say that because it's going to light a fire under us, and we're going to be able to look at what we did wrong, and we're not going to come out slow against anybody else again. So I think it can do that for us. So we just got to turn that negative into a positive.
You guys have beaten Georgia Tech. I think 10 out of the past 11, maybe. No, that was ECU. I think maybe 6 out of the last 7. You've beaten Georgia Tech, and that defense has been giving up a lot of points through the first 3 weeks. As you watch them on film, do you see anything that particularly excites you? I know you can't tell me what it is, but anything you could expose?
I think their defense is actually pretty good. They're physical. I remember last year, physical defense. It's going to be a tough matchup. We know it's going to be a dogfight. It's ACC matchup, so I'm looking forward to going and playing them.
Thanks, Sam.
No problem. Thank you.